Father, I come before your throne of grace in the mighty name of Jesus Christ, acknowledging that you are the God who turns battles into blessings, who transforms warfare into welfare, who converts struggles into success, who changes conflict into celebrations. Your word declares in Romans 8:28 that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are called according to his purpose. And tonight I stand before you declaring that you are the master of transformation, the architect of reversal, the engineer of divine turnaround. I decree and declare that every battle I am facing right now is being turned into blessing, that every warfare I am experiencing is being transformed into victory, that every struggle I am enduring is being converted into success, that every conflict I am navigating is being changed into testimony. Hear me, oh God, who specializes in turning tables. Hear me as I cry out with faith that what the enemy meant for evil, you are turning for good, that what was designed to destroy me is becoming the platform for my promotion, that what was planned to break me is being transformed into the foundation for my breakthrough. Shanda koro mantalaikea, shabakori bashayadalai, kanda korin dalaba. I pray in the tongues of heaven over divine reversal. Koro shabalaba mantakea, shundai kori badalai, shaya korin dalaba kabashunda. Father, I remember the story of Joseph, whose brothers sold him into slavery, whose master's wife falsely accused him, whose fellow prisoner forgot him in his moment of need. Every battle Joseph faced looked like defeat. Every struggle appeared to be destruction. Every conflict seemed to be the end. But you are the God who turns battles into blessings. The slavery became training for leadership. The false accusation became a pathway to the palace. The forgotten years became preparation for the throne. The pit became a stepping stone to prime minister. I decree and declare that you are doing the same thing in my life, that you are turning my battles into blessings, that you are transforming my struggles into success, that you are converting my conflicts into celebrations, that you are changing my warfare into welfare. Hear me, Father. What looks like a setback is actually a setup for a comeback. What appears to be delay is really preparation for display. What seems to be obstacle is truly opportunity for breakthrough. What feels like prison is actually positioning for promotion. I prophesy that my battles are not destroying me but developing me, not breaking me but building me, not limiting me but launching me, not ending me but elevating me. I decree and declare that you are the God who turned the battle of the Red Sea into blessing for the children of Israel. When they were trapped between the sea and Pharaoh's army, when there was no way forward and no way back, when destruction seemed inevitable and death appeared certain, that battle became the greatest demonstration of your power. You parted the waters and they walked through on dry ground while their enemies were destroyed in the same sea. Hear me, oh God, you are turning my impossible situation into a testimony of your power. You are transforming my trapped condition into a display of your glory. You are converting my no way out scenario into a demonstration of your faithfulness. I prophesy that the very thing that was meant to drown me is becoming the pathway for my deliverance. That the very situation that was designed to destroy me is turning into the stage for my breakthrough. That the very circumstance that was planned to defeat me is transforming into the platform for my victory. The battle at the Red Sea is turning into blessing. The warfare at the waters is becoming welfare. The struggle at the shore is converting into success. Father, you are the God who turned the battle of Jericho into blessing for Joshua and the Israelites. For 7 days they marched around walls that seemed impenetrable, around barriers that appeared unbreakable, around obstacles that looked immovable. But on the 7th day, the battle became blessing. The walls fell flat and they took the city. I decree and declare that my walls are falling, that my barriers are crumbling, that my obstacles are collapsing, that my limitations are breaking. Hear me, O Lord. What has stood against me for years is about to fall in a day. What has resisted me for seasons is about to collapse in a moment. What has opposed me for long periods is about to crumble in an instant. I prophesy that my Jericho moment has come, that my walls falling down season has arrived, that my breakthrough moment has manifested, that my victory day has appeared. The battle of marching is turning into blessing of possessing. The warfare of waiting is becoming welfare of winning. The struggle of circling is converting into success of conquering. I decree and declare that you are the God who turned the battle of David and Goliath into blessing for Israel. When a giant mocked the armies of God, when fear paralyzed the soldiers, when defeat seemed certain, a shepherd boy with 5 stones and faith in God turned the battle into blessing. 1 stone, 1 shot, 1 moment changed everything. Shanda koromantakeya lahai, shaba koribadalai kanda shaya, korindalabakaba shunda. I intercede in the spirit over giant slaying faith. Koro shabalabamantalaikeya, shundai koriba shaya dalaikanda, korindalabataba. Hear me, Father. The giants in my life are about to fall. The Goliaths that have intimidated me are about to be defeated. The obstacles that have mocked me are about to be destroyed. The challenges that have taunted me are about to be conquered. I prophesy that my David moment has come, that my giant killing season has arrived, that my 1 stone victory day has manifested, that my impossible becomes possible instant has appeared. The battle with the giant is turning into blessing for the nation. The warfare with Goliath is becoming welfare for God's people. The struggle with the champion is converting into success for the kingdom. Father, you are the God who turned the battle of 3 Hebrew boys in the fiery furnace into blessing. When they were thrown into flames, heated 7 times hotter, when death seemed certain, when destruction appeared inevitable, you met them in the fire. They went in bound but walked around loose. They entered with 3, but the king saw 4. They were sentenced to death but came out without even the smell of smoke. I decree and declare that you are meeting me in my fire. You are manifesting in my furnace. You are appearing in my trial. You are revealing yourself in my test. Hear me, O God. The fire that was meant to consume me is becoming the place where I encounter you. The flames that were designed to destroy me are turning into the space where I experience your presence. The furnace that was planned to kill me is transforming into the platform where I see your glory. I prophesy that I am coming out of my fire without burns, without scars, without smell of smoke, without damage, without destruction. The battle in the furnace is turning into blessing of divine encounter. The warfare in the flames is becoming welfare of supernatural protection. The struggle in the fire is converting into success of miraculous deliverance. I decree and declare that you are the God who turned the battle of Daniel in the lion's den into blessing. When jealous officials plotted his destruction, when the king's decree sealed his fate, when he was thrown into a den of hungry lions, you shut the mouths of lions. All night long Daniel was protected. In the morning he emerged without a scratch. His accusers were destroyed and he was promoted. Hear me, Father. You are shutting the mouths of my enemies. You are closing doors of attack against me. You are blocking schemes planned for my destruction. You are frustrating plots designed for my downfall. I prophesy that those who dug a pit for me are falling into it themselves. That those who planned evil against me are experiencing it themselves. That those who schemed destruction for me are encountering it themselves. That those who plotted downfall for me are facing it themselves. The battle in the lion's den is turning into blessing of promotion. The warfare with the beasts is becoming welfare of elevation. The struggle with enemies is converting into success of vindication. Father, you are the God who turned the battle of Esther and the Jews into blessing. When Haman plotted genocide, when death was decreed for God's people, when destruction was scheduled for a specific day, you reversed everything. The gallows Haman built for Mordecai became his own hanging place. The day planned for Jewish destruction became the day of Jewish deliverance. The decree of death was turned into declaration of life. Shanda kurumantalaikeya, shabakuri bashaya dalai, kanda kurin dalabakaba shunda kurin. I pray in tongues over divine reversal and turnaround. Koro shabalabamantakeya, shundai kori badalai, shaya korin dalabakaba shunda korin dalaba. I decree and declare that you are reversing every evil decree in my life. You are overturning every wicked plot against me. You are canceling every satanic schedule targeting me. You are nullifying every demonic plan designed for me. Hear me, oh God. What was meant to be my day of mourning is becoming my day of celebration. What was planned to be my moment of defeat is turning into my moment of victory. What was scheduled to be my time of destruction is transforming into my time of deliverance. I prophesy that the weapon fashioned against me is becoming a weapon for me. That the trap set for me is catching my enemies. That the pit dug for me is swallowing those who dug it. The battle against God's people is turning into blessing for God's people. The warfare planned by enemies is becoming welfare for the righteous. The struggle orchestrated by evil is converting into success for the faithful. I decree and declare that you are the God who turned the battle of Job's trials into blessing beyond imagination. Job lost his children, his wealth, his health, his reputation, his support system. He sat in ashes, scraping his boils, listening to friends accuse him. But you are the God who turns battles into blessings. In the end, you gave Job double for his trouble. He had 7 sons and 3 daughters again. His latter days were more blessed than his beginning. His wealth was doubled. His years were extended. His testimony was established. Hear me, Father. You are giving me double for my trouble. You are restoring what I lost with interest. You are returning what was stolen with multiplication. You are replacing what was taken with abundance. I prophesy that my latter days shall be greater than my former days. that my end shall be more blessed than my beginning, that my conclusion shall exceed my commencement, that my finale shall surpass my start. The battle of loss is turning into blessing of restoration. The warfare of suffering is becoming welfare of multiplication. The struggle of trials is converting into success of testimony. Father, you are the God who turned the battle of the cross into blessing for humanity. When Jesus was arrested, when he was falsely accused, when he was beaten and crucified, when he died and was buried, it looked like the ultimate defeat. Hell celebrated, demons rejoiced, the enemy thought he had won. But 3 days later, the battle became the greatest blessing in history. Death was defeated, sin was conquered, hell was spoiled, the grave lost its power, resurrection transformed everything. I decree and declare that my Friday is not my final day, that my crucifixion is not my conclusion, that my burial is not my ending, that my death is not my destiny. Hear me, oh God, Sunday is coming, resurrection is approaching, victory is manifesting, breakthrough is appearing. I prophesy that what looks like death right now is actually preparation for resurrection. That what appears to be ending is really the beginning of something greater. That what seems to be defeat is truly set up for victory. That what feels like loss is actually positioning for gain. The battle of the cross is turning into blessing of salvation. The warfare of crucifixion is becoming welfare of redemption. The struggle of death is converting into success of resurrection. I decree and declare that you are turning my financial battles into financial blessings. Every struggle with money is being transformed into testimony of provision. Every challenge with resources is being converted into demonstration of supply. Every conflict with lack is being changed into celebration of abundance. Hear me, Father. The job I lost is making room for better opportunities. The business that failed is teaching me lessons for greater success. The money that went is clearing space for multiplication to come. The lack I experienced is preparing me for abundance I will receive. I prophesy that financial breakthrough is coming from my financial battle. That monetary blessing is emerging from monetary struggle. That economic prosperity is arising from economic challenge. That fiscal abundance is manifesting from fiscal conflict. Shanda koromanta kealai, shabakori badalai kanda shayakorin dalaba. I speak in tongues over financial turnaround. Koro shaba laba manta laikea, shundai kori bashaya dalai. The battle with debt is turning into blessing of surplus. The warfare with poverty is becoming welfare of prosperity. The struggle with insufficiency is converting into success of abundance. Father, you are turning my health battles into health blessings. Every struggle with sickness is being transformed into testimony of healing. Every challenge with disease is being converted into demonstration of wholeness. Every conflict with pain is being changed into celebration of wellness. I decree and declare that the illness that attacked me is making me stronger. The pain I endured is teaching me empathy. The weakness I experienced is preparing me for divine strength. The diagnosis I received is being overturned by divine decree. Hear me, O God. I prophesy that healing is coming from my battle with sickness. That wholeness is emerging from my struggle with disease. that wellness is arising from my challenge with infirmity, that vitality is manifesting from my conflict with weakness. The battle with sickness is turning into blessing of divine health. The warfare with disease is becoming welfare of supernatural healing. The struggle with pain is converting into success of complete restoration. I decree and declare that you are turning my relational battles into relational blessings. Every struggle in marriage is being transformed into testimony of covenant. Every challenge in friendship is being converted into demonstration of loyalty. Every conflict in family is being changed into celebration of unity. Hear me, Father. The misunderstanding that separated us is making our reconciliation sweeter. The conflict that divided us is teaching us communication. The hurt that wounded us is developing compassion in us. The distance that came between us is creating appreciation for closeness. I prophesy that restored relationships are coming from relational battles, that deeper connections are emerging from relational struggles, that stronger bonds are arising from relational challenges, that covenant friendships are manifesting from relational conflicts. The battle in marriage is turning into blessing of deeper love. The warfare in friendship is becoming welfare of stronger connection. The struggle in family is converting into success of greater unity. Father, you are turning my ministry battles into ministry blessings. Every struggle in calling is being transformed into testimony of faithfulness. Every challenge in assignment is being converted into demonstration of grace. Every conflict in service is being changed into celebration of fruitfulness. I decree and declare that the opposition I faced is making my message stronger. The persecution I endured is deepening my conviction. The rejection I experienced is clarifying my calling. The resistance I encountered is sharpening my focus. Hear me, O God. I prophesy that greater anointing is coming from my ministry battles. That increased impact is emerging from my ministry struggles. That expanded influence is arising from my ministry challenges. That multiplied fruitfulness is manifesting from my ministry conflicts. Shanda koro manta laikeya shaba, kori bashayadalai kanda, kori ndalaba kaba. I intercede in tongues over ministry breakthrough. Koro shaba laba manta kea, shundai kori badalai shaya korin. The battle in ministry is turning into blessing of greater harvest. The warfare in calling is becoming welfare of increased souls. The struggle in assignment is converting into success of kingdom advancement.